welcome to a special episode of the Hammer Time podcast.
Yes.
It seems a while, doesn't it? We do
It's been a while.
apologise.
Yeah, it has been a while since the last one.
It's been a while. Obviously, I'm a father of two kids. You've got a lovely surprise, haven't you,
Yeah,
Jackie?
got a kid on the way, baby.
Woo, another little Warhammer on the way.
Yeah, not long now.
So, apologies again. You know, we have some people who listen to the show, and we still want to promote this club within Lincolnshire. It's a massive passion of ours to put this podcast across to everybody.
Yeah.
It just become the 6 weeks holidays and parenting took over.
Yeah. This year has definitely been the build up and the trial of this podcast.
Massively.
To get things going. Next year is going to be the year.
Yeah, massively.
We're
and again, we're going to have
more consistent.
We're going to have a third host.
Yeah, 100%.
So we'll have more opinions, more of what we're talking about, introducing baseball to the community and stuff like that. Difficult year, hasn't it been, Jackie?
It has been. Yeah. Challenge.
Definite challenge.
Good though. I've enjoyed it.
I've really enjoyed this season.
Yeah.
I know some people have, struggled with the AAA, and it's been a huge challenge. AAA has been really, really difficult. Who we've played, the standard which we played, but I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And to get moved up to AAA and then get so many new people start as well. Just adds to that challenge.
The amount of new people we have this year.
Crazy.
The amount of new people we want to involve next year, whether we're AAA, AA next year. Regardless, we did it as a family, really.
Yeah.
We did it as a group of friends who become really tight-knit over this AAA season.
Yep.
And it really, really shows. We got our first ever AAA win.
100%.
That was a highlight.
That feeling
was massive.
That feeling, because it was a long time coming.
It was a very... at some points, I did wonder if it was going to come.
We played so many games, but if you look at how well we progressed through each game, and I even remember saying it after that day when we got that final win, from the start to that point, each game was just consistently better. Well, you could almost, if you put it on a graph, you could see it going up and up towards that win. So we knew it was going to come.
It was unfortunate we didn't get the pre-season games.
No.
So we came into the season cold.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think we had 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, it was 2 weeks at Liverpool.
Cancelled.
No, first two games were at Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Where other teams were playing, and then we'd play a game 2 weeks, another game 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we didn't get that real run of fixtures.
There were big gaps in between. So just as we were getting warmed up at the end of the game.
And then when we got them string of games together, I feel like the season really changed when we played Manchester here, didn't we?
Yeah.
In game 2, that was a real close. That we really pushed them to that into that game. And then everybody else on the team got really, really hyped up, ready to go.
Hyped is definitely the word.
And then each week we just got a little bit better. And individuals got better with that as well.
And that's
understanding the game. And it was just brilliant. The way that AAA has changed my perspective from AA is massively. Because at AA, again, I respect everybody who we played in AA, but the leap from AA to AAA,
that was crazier than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. What I know we've played all season. What would you think is the massive difference between AA and AAA?
The speed
of
just the other teams.
Yeah.
If you AA, we were playing against people who were similar speeds to what we were doing, and as you know, anything out on that field is timing.
Yeah.
Just that 2 extra seconds to get a ball from your hand back into infield makes such a big difference. But we were playing teams of similar speed last year, and then it was this year. You notice those little minute details of speed and getting it in. It's almost those shock moments where you put your foot onto a plate and then it's like, oh, you're out.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Because they're just on it.
Pitching's an obvious one.
Yeah.
But one thing I really noticed when we was watching other teams, as we did a lot of drills during training, is the fact of them stealing, how easy we allowed them to go. A lot of these teams allowed them to get from first base to third.
Yeah.
We made it really easy for them. And what I noticed mainly from the pitchers, okay, I know the pitchers were faster, they were more accurate, but their loading mechanism. So once they got set, the ball was then gone.
Yeah.
And, this is no disrespect to our lads, and this is the things we've got to learn during the off-season when we get back into throwing the ball, is that when we've got the ball from here, gone.
Yeah.
Because what we tend to do, you'll see some of our pictures, they'll get set, and the wind-up is so slow into throw, which is allowing them, because obviously they can steal.
Oh, yeah, they know. As soon as he's in that stance, well, I'm going to go now because I've got a good 5 seconds before he's gone from here and the ball's out.
best picture you faced this year, just regarding on to this, who do you reckon it was?
I don't know. There's been so many this
There's
year.
some good pictures.
So many new teams we've played against
Yeah.
as well. It's hard to pinpoint. They've all been pretty good.
I reckon is it Paul Brown who we played at Newcastle? When
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Game 1, he was fierce.
Yeah,
He had a great pitch on him.
fast.
You know, the Manchester boys were good. But just pointing on that stealing mechanism, he was so fast from being from here, ball gone. So when we were stealing, it was closer. Yes, we stole bases,
But only just.
And stealing from 2 to 3 was a lot harder this year.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't think we stole the third that many times.
No, I don't think.
Maybe like 2 or 3 at most.
No.
To be honest,
I don't think we did.
not even that.
No, did you get to 3?
I've
think I sold a
I've
few,
gotten
that
to
was
3,
that was
but
about
I don't
it.
think from stealing.
No.
No.
Buffy did it again, though, did he? Of
course he did.
Of
course he
moving
did.
from 1 to 3.
Of course he
Buff's a
did.
hero.
Buff's fast when he wants to.
Yeah,
be.
he wants when he wants to.
100%.
When he wants to be.
And that's not the sort of person you want to stand in front of when he's moving at speed either.
Our last game of the season when we was at Leicester away, John finally got his stolen base from
Did he?
1 to 2. He was ecstatic, hands in the air,
Yeah.
bumping like we was all stood there like he just hit a home run to win
Yeah.
the game. He's like, yes, John.
That's what those baseball moments are about, though.
Oh, it's amazing.
Those small victories.
After especially what happened to him in the warm-up, which we'll touch on later on in the show.
Yeah.
To come back and do that, it was fantastic.
Phenomenal.
You know, it was fantastic. So I'll tell you what, we'll start the show then. We're going to recap. We're just going to recap of the year.
Yep.
So obviously with 2 Liverpool teams, we played the Leicester ones. Really difficult start.
Yeah.
What was you thinking after that first game in against the Liverpool boys?
From the very start.
Yeah.
That one was a bit of a shocker because it's a team we've played before.
Mm.
So there was that going in with that expectation of, okay, this is kind of how it felt last year, which I think is a bit of a, I don't know, it kind of threw me.
Yeah.
If we'd have gone against a whole new team that were AAA played already, then it would almost have that, not an excuse, but that whole, okay,
Yeah,
we didn't win because we know what, we're getting it. Yeah, we're getting a feel for what it's like. It's a feel again. But playing against Bootle, we're like, we played these before.
Yeah.
This should be either really close or we win, and we just didn't. So I think having that attitude of just sort of being wary,
strolling into the game,
was a bit naive. But in terms of when we first played a newer team, that was an eye opener.
Yeah, because obviously, was it Liverpool we played first or Bootle? I think it was Liverpool. Played Liverpool first, and the following went to it was Bootle.
Yeah,
and you could definitely. I mean, I didn't play those two, but reading and watching the game and that, you can see the lack of pre-season games going into that. Just rust more than anything. A lot of new guys have never. There's a difference between pitching on game day, batting on game day to pick.
to practice
at training.
Mm.
But again, those first 2 games, they were difficult. And then obviously when we came into the season, we had a stint of 4 games at home. Still really struggling. I think Manchester followed there. Game 1, I can remember, was just really struggling game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we were so used to people coming here and us winning. I don't think. I'm not saying that we was lazy in regard to we was expecting to win, because obviously going to Triple A, I don't think it was. I just think we was almost expecting them to be slower, because obviously they've travelled a long way to come to us.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the games there within an hour or 2 of each other. It just wasn't the case, was it?
No.
Game 1 they came here and they. We started off okay, and as the game 1 went, we just dwindled.
That starting off was almost like them sort of allowing it just to see what we could do, and them going, "Cool, we know what they're doing now."
Game 2, though,
let's go.
Game 2 was really good.
Yeah.
Now I don't. I can remember it getting to maybe the 4th inning, end of the 5th inning, and I think we were winning on runs, but they were starting to claw their way back, and a few things started to slip into our game. It was poor field and poor decisions. But I generally think that game was the making of us.
Oh yeah, that set us up for the rest of the season. I think.
Yeah, massively.
Knowing what we had to do,
set us up massively for the season. People like yourself really started to step up.
Mm-hmm.
You really found yourself in the outfield this year.
Yeah.
Again, Buff was solid as the game started going. Buff was really disappointing himself, but I don't want him to be, because again he was really, really strong in what he was doing. You know,
Yeah. And the only one to hit a home run this year.
I know,
How can he?
I know.
I'd hate to say I'll stand there and say I'm disappointed in myself if I was the only person on the team to hit a home run. I'll be rubbing it in all your faces for the whole year. Honestly.
But you hit the ball this year.
I know. That's a major shock.
But what I did find as well, infield. So Buff, he was saying it one, like plays to one weren't, he was struggling. But again, the infield, as an infield, we didn't really do a lot this year.
No.
Um,
Outfield was a struggle as well because a lot of the teams just hit them sweet spots.
Yeah, and that was another thing we noticed. In baseball, we got these gaps in the outfield. So you got your centre field, right field, left field, and they were just
right in the middle between.
Yeah, and
you got people shouting out cover, but it's like, but neither of us know who's covering because it's not technically going towards centre field and it's not going to left. It's right in between us. So it's a case of whoever gets there the quickest, if we can get there at all, really.
I can remember that Manchester game. It was my first game of the season. It's shortstop. And I can just remember them hitting the ball and thinking, fuck.
Yeah, great.
How are we going to defend this?
You might as well have turned round, faced the outfield and waited there.
Yeah, and it was just going. Then I was looking out, going outfield ball, looking and going, well, they're not even going to get there. Because
it's up and then it's like just over infield. Yeah. And then too far but from the outfield. You can see
when they're swinging, they're almost holding their swing back a little bit just to hit it and go from there.
That's
what was you thinking in that game? Because obviously, I spoke about mine. I think that was
I think after the first game we were in that break, there was part of me sat there having our break, just thinking, if they keep doing that, what's the point? And it's like, okay, so we had that conversation, right, well, if they're hitting it there, let's go in a bit. And it's almost like they knew, let's do that, lure them in, and then when you go in, right, okay, let's start shallow on this one because that's where they go in. And then you move in a bit, and then it's like, ping, now it's behind me. It's like they were playing us. All right, okay, move back a bit again now. Then you'd go back, and again, in that spot. I don't know if it's luck or pure skill or a bit of both.
But before that game, our first home game was against Leicester, wasn't it? And they had that young boy pitching.
Oh yeah, he was fucking. That was a power.
He was impressive. Man. He had two guys. Game one. That game, I remember thinking, I think we're way above our head.
Yeah, we're in for a shocker.
Yeah.
That
kid could pitch the ball. Everything they did, they clean. It was clean. Batting, they were great. Different when we went there at the end of the season, but a lot of us were tired by then. Then we had the Manchester game, but I kind of felt so we had that run, and then there was an element of we can enjoy this season now.
Yeah, well, it did.
That almost clicked in. Where what we've had the past few years is, especially last season when we won the division, we started off we're going to enjoy baseball, and we won, and we kept winning. I think we got to 10 wins before anyone else, and then we was like shit. So then all of a sudden the mindset changed. Right, we're going to win this division. Then we're on playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where I think we I'm the first one to admit I am probably the most competitive guy in this team.
100%. Definitely are. Yeah.
And going into the season again, I thought we're just going to do the same.
Yeah.
And what I learned as a coach this year is I have to adapt my way, and it got to that Manchester game. And I adapted things ever so slightly. So obviously you're going to talk about training in a bit. But I adapted in the way that, right, we're going to enjoy this. Because all of a sudden we were starting to enjoy it. And then what we thought was the impossible actually happened.
Yeah.
We had Newcastle at home. Game 1 was really hard. So again, the pitch was phenomenal. Game 2, we all stood at ourselves and said, look, we can do this. Put a smile on your face.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
I remember saying to you guys, going, look, let's enjoy this. Because did you catch game 1 on that Newcastle game? You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I caught game 2.
Yeah.
And I just remember saying to the guys, look, there's 2 ways we can do this. We can enjoy this and play our best baseball. Or we can stand here thinking what's going to happen last year will happen again, which wasn't. And bang, we won that game.
I know.
And we've often said, can you imagine if that was a Saturday?
That would have been
you imagine?
Weekend sorted. Yeah, that feeling was good though.
It was great
to finally get there.
That was amazing, that win.
Yeah.
I just remember Meg was at bat, and John got to 3. Was it Bootle?
No, that was Bootle.
That was Bootle.
That was the last ever game.
Here,
yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember how we won Newcastle now.
I don't know. I don't remember how that one finished.
Oh, it was me. It was me. I was on the plate one time.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
it.
on the plate.
Yeah.
And I'm the first one to turn around to everyone and go, be patient.
Yeah.
On the plate, let the pitcher do the work. As soon as I get on the plate, swing. But I stood there and I was like, I can't let the team down.
Yeah.
The pitcher was getting tired and he threw that ball and I just threw my bat on the floor.
Done. We've done it.
And I went to one and then we got in home and that was a great feeling.
Yeah.
But I was so proud of everybody else that day because a lot of us, like yourself, been here a while now. Harry's been here from the beginning. I've been here from the beginning. Mitch has been here. A lot of us have been here from the beginning. And to get a AAA win,
yeah, big deal.
It's a big deal. Big deal.
Well, I think even to the newbies, people that have only just started.
Obviously, yeah.
Because the looks on a lot of the faces, like with John, oh yeah, so when you're explaining to him about we've moved up a division, it's a little bit harder. Even he was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, yeah, it'd be fine, mate. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I think even for them, it's like, oh my God, we've just won against more skilled teams and in a higher level. So
John was
this is amazing.
My favourite player of the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hands down. And then we carried on that momentum. There was another loss. But then Bootle come to town.
Yeah, at home.
And everybody was enjoying their baseball, had a smile. We all spoke to some of the guys there. Shout out to Terry, to some of the others there. We had a laugh and joke. And I could just see in everybody's eyes there was something about that day.
It's because I think it was the taste of revenge, mate. Because obviously
they
beat us 2 games at their place, and then they come here, and it was almost that. Okay, cool. They beat 2 games when we went to them. They're here now. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
It's always not because it's always a nice game.
Yeah.
And obviously they wanted to do double on us because obviously they hadn't gone into there. And game 1, I think we won quite comfortably. No, it took it right down to the end.
Yeah.
Game 2, Meg was solid on. I mean, I was so pleased with Meg that day.
Yeah.
You got on base. You got in. You got run. John hit the ball. Everybody was hitting the ball that day.
John hit one ball that was phenomenal.
It was, wasn't it? A drive.
And the only thing that annoyed me about that was he came off like, oh yeah, it could have been better. And we're like, mate, no, that was mint.
Mate, that was ace.
That was perfect.
It went in that zone.
Exactly.
It went in that area where people just can't get to.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And then obviously Meg had that patience at the end to win the game.
Yeah.
Because obviously that game was tense coming towards the end.
Mm-hmm. Because their pitcher, I can't remember his name, their pitcher was getting, you could see he was getting frustrated.
Yeah, he was getting angry.
He was getting mardy.
And obviously Meg then come in and won us the game. And that was the highlight. To me, that was the season. That was part of the season we say, look, we're here now. We deserve this. And again, I know Bootle, we played in AA when they come up with us. But again, we just showed that because we had such a rough start. It would have been easy for us to just, sank to the bottom.
Well, I think it was almost the opposite of last year, like you said. Last year, it was like we started off, let's just have fun.
Yeah.
Then we were getting them wins, and we were like, right, let's keep on top of this ball now. It's a little bit more serious. And then this year was the other way. I think it was like, right, we've got something to prove here. We've been moved up. We deserve it. Let's show it.
Yeah.
And then it went the other way where we went from like, let's smash it to like, okay, look, we're not doing as good as we thought we were going to do. So let's just do what we're all here to do and let's play baseball. And enjoy it. I kind of tried to trick myself into thinking we're not playing in a league. We're just here to play games. I tried to develop that mentality to just be a bit more relaxed and less stressed. Even when you just stood in outfield and you're just waiting, like those little moments you get a pop up like an infield fly, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
I was trying to. Those moments were stressing me because I was like, I need to be on it. Oh no, it's not even mine.
And what
to
else?
The point where I'd go, oh, this is mine, and then there were a couple of times where I'd move 2 meters and then
you made some great outfield this year, but there was a moment at Liverpool game. Obviously, Harry had that incident, and he had to go to hospital.
Yeah,
and the team just rallied round that.
Yeah.
And we went on from there, and Harry's fine. He's looking forward to playing again, and that's the most important thing. So well done, Harry. Then we went to Leeds. Obviously, you then was on holiday, and we went to Leeds and Leicester away. Leeds away at their place. It was such a hot day.
Yeah,
and we only went with 10. I think we ended up playing with 8, and I had to pitch game 1. So again, we knew what was going to happen because I was pitching game.
I remember it being hot because I remember
Yeah.
the group saying.
Yeah, you
what-
remember it being hot because he was in Portugal.
No, but this is what I'm saying. I know
Pouchy
how hot it was here because I remember thinking, "Oh, great! I've come away to Portugal and it ends up being warmer back home."
Yeah,
And I'm thinking, I'm sat here by a pool with a beer, thinking it's hot, and
That
you
was a
guys are out playing
beautiful-
baseball, and
yeah.
the temperature's even hotter.
beautiful place to play baseball there, though.
Was it?
Changed my answer on that. What we got down here. You know, and so we lost that game in the end. It was such a horrible game. You know, Deck pitched game 2, and he really, really struggled after having such a good year pitching off the mound. He had a really, really struggle game 2, and they just ran away. We just fatigue hit us.
Yeah.
And then we went to Leicester. Again, they were playing to finish top of the division. Game 1, it was, you know, we was in there. You know, everybody was hitting the ball. I think I got a double. I think Shawnee batted ever so well that day. And then game 2 come into it again. It was the same thing. It was hot. We was low on players. But everybody stuck together.
Yeah.
Nobody at one point.
Did you see both games through all the way then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We got Mercy ruled in the end. But that one, we all stuck together.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that I will take away from this year is how much of a family we've become, and we stuck in it. And just proud of everyone on that.
100%.
Touching on this game, I've probably seen the most heroic thing in baseball I've ever seen in my life. So we was warming up, and I've never seen it done on game day, but John, you're the first to do it. He was catching fly balls, and he let the ball hit him on the nose.
Ouch.
And there was blood everywhere, everywhere. And he sat out for game 1, right, like a trooper. And then in game 2, he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready now. Oh,
You know,
stop
after,
bleeding. I'm
you
fine."
know, yeah. And then he come back on, and he stole base. He hit the ball. Do you know what I mean? And he had a hell of a day, and everybody was just on him. It was just ace. It was just ace.
Well, he started the season falling over nothing, didn't he? So
Well,
he
he
needed
started
to end the season accident prone as
He
well.
started the season with a snapped hamstring.
Yeah.
And he ended it victorious, bloody nose and
Yeah.
stealing base.
That's what I mean. He's taking a beating this year.
Yeah.
It's only his first year. Get ready for next year, John.
What are you gonna move up to, John?
We're just going to buy him a load of PPE.
Yeah, just play
why
out
have
with
you
safety
got,
goggles.
Why have you got one player out there with
High
hard hat
vis.
on and like busy and all that? It's like, oh, so we know where he is.
He got his high vis.
He doesn't
on.
wear any of this gear.
Yeah.
He's out there in like full protective gear. Why's your catcher out there? That's not our catcher. He's just got that gear on for safety.
We had a great year this year
Mhm.
of rookies.
Yeah,
We
big
had a
list.
great draft class of rookies this year. Well, you call them rookies, but we're going to call them rookies.
People knew for the Warhammers.
People new to the Warhammers team. So we had John,
Mhm.
Andy Harrison,
Yeah,
fantastic. Devon,
yeah,
Jacob,
Jacob.
Young. We had some great new players,
and they've all played.
and they've all
Fantastic.
played really, really well. And do you know what's meant? They've all played for the team.
Yeah.
They've turned up and they've dug in each single week.
Mhm.
You know, we obviously, Devon and Jacob played, but a long time ago. And they come in and they took to our values, took to what we believe in, and they turned up week in, week out. Obviously, difficult them coming from America, coming here.
Yeah,
What's your opinion on the draft class this year of rookies?
mixed.
Yeah.
Mixed skill levels.
Yeah,
Because we've had rookies that have played very little and then
Yeah.
have actually been pretty good.
Yeah.
Like Young's in my eyes is.
He-
I think
he's a
he
great
lets
player.
him. I think he tells himself he's not as good as he is, but he's
He's
actually
a great player.
a hell of a player.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Like I'm almost jealous and annoyed at him because it's like, oh yeah, you're new, welcome. So basically,
Yeah.
what we do is this, and then he's just like that, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty good.
His arm is ridiculous.
You got Devon and Jacob, like you said, come from America, have got a background of playing a long time ago.
Yeah.
So it's seeing them warm back into it and how we do it here versus how they might do it back in the States at different levels at at college or whatever. It's good to see. Then John, Andy, no experience at all, similar to myself,
Yeah.
just wanted to give something a go and
Yeah.
see what it was like and take into it like a duck to water.
Great.
So
John's just a baseball fan.
Yeah.
I think he's been on up for a couple of years. Devon's obviously played in the past. Jacob really come on this year.
Mhm.
Jacob did really well. So we obviously started him in the outfield just to introduce him to the team. Moved him into second base. So we got second base with Meg,
Yeah.
Andy, Jacob, and he really made that his own. You know, just getting confidence on the back rolling into next year. You know, with Devon. But again, the rookie class we got this year was fantastic. Young, by far, he could be one of the best players in the league.
Oh, 100%.
You know, give him another a year, he could be. Hell of an arm, good on bat. He's not slow.
No. And he can take a ball.
Oh yeah.
Young has been hit.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Almost every game this league. He just takes it like a champ.
Yeah.
If anything, I think that fuels him. You know.
Yeah.
He gets hit and it's like that. And then he's off and ready now. Yeah. He's like, it's almost like he sticks his bum out to get it. Right, now I'm ready. I'm ready for that now. Let's go.
And you know, it's great for people like for me. You've been here from the beginning. You're getting these guys in. You know, and I'm just really, really happy to see how these guys have taken to the Rugby Warhammers, taken to the way the values of holding his team is, you know, friends. We turn up people who work hard for each other. And the results will come that way.
Yeah.
But we obviously played in a lot of plays this year. Your favourite ground you went to, Jack? So we talked about this at the beginning. I'm going to change my answer.
I liked Manchester.
You liked Manchester. It was a big outfield. It was massive, wasn't it?
It was a big outfield.
Huge. So that day when we was there was me, you and Andy.
Yeah.
Andy took a great catch to need to get the first
Andy?
out.
Oh my God, yeah.
Beast.
Phenomenal. Wicked.
Yeah.
But I remember just standing out there and being like, oh God, I'm quite far back. Maybe I should go in a bit. And then I would turn around and go, I've got loads of space still.
Yeah.
It was so big. And then I'd look over at you and you'd be like, it's massive. I'm like, yeah, Diamond's pretty big too.
I know, I remember running to make a catch. My hat flew off.
Yeah.
That big gone. After it.
You had to run a mile back to go and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my favourite ground played at, other than Hammer Park, because this is...
Yeah, but we're not allowed to be biased.
No? Oh.
No.
It has to be Leeds.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not diamond-wise, but the scenery was just fantastic.
Was it?
Oh, the hills in the background. It was just great. It was just a really, really great place to play.
Yeah. Not too many distractions, I hope, when you're looking around at the scenery instead. That's why we lost, because it's like, Matt, it's yours. I'm sorry, the hills are just so nice.
It was just really nice.
I can't
remember what point of the game. I think I was stood on base at one point. I just remember looking around going, God, this is really nice.
This is nice. Matt, run!
Oh, no!
Oh, shit!
And I just remember thinking, yeah, this is really, really nice. Nice place. You know.
So you go again.
They just need to use that changing room. They've got a bit there we can have a changing room. I don't know if they can use it or not, but they just need to get into using that. But it's a lovely place to play. Again, you know, went to Manchester was really nice, massive.
Leicester's
outfield.
pretty good.
Again, Leicester's was all right. Yeah, it was nice. The outfield was a bit up and down, but again, I'm not picking. I just want to play.
I think we're yet to play anywhere that has just like a pristine, perfect diamond and outfield.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to do.
Last year, that was a nice start. That was nice. But going in, you know, this season we still haven't been to Newcastle. We didn't get to Newcastle this year.
No.
So that's again, you know,
that was because of the weather.
I want to, but no, we didn't have enough players that day.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
But that's one place I'd like to play.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you know, we was very fortunate. We played some great teams this year.
Yeah.
Some nice teams. Your favourite team you played?
I enjoy playing Bootle.
Yeah, I enjoy playing Bootle.
Just because of that, like little childish rivalry.
Yeah, I was going to say it's almost become that nice rivalry.
Yeah.
Where you want to do well against them.
Yeah.
You know, they're just a great team to play. Leeds were nice when we went to them. Leeds were good.
Manchester lot were quite nice.
Yeah, they was nice.
I had a chat with quite a few of their lads.
Yeah.
They're all quite nice guys.
They were good.
Quite, they're jokey as well.
Yeah.
They're not rub it in your face if they're winning.
No.
Talk shit.
And again, you know,
they're genuinely
out
quiet.
To these guys who play in this league, I think they knew.
Yeah.
As well, they knew the fact of where we are to where they are, and they treated us with respect, really.
Yeah, 100%.
And again, that was just a really nice.
Yeah.
Again, and I just enjoyed the year. I just enjoyed the season. I enjoyed everything about it. I just enjoy being on the baseball field with my team.
Yeah. This just seems to have gone.
It was such a quick season this year.
The build up to starting the league always seems like, okay, we're almost there. Then it starts, and then it almost seems like it's like, boom. Yeah. Oh, season's done now. You know, no more baseball now.
We start in January, don't we?
Oh.
And we have a nice build up into the season.
Yeah. Then we get to this point in the year where that's it now.
Yeah.
it still gets to like 5:15 on a Friday for me, and I still have that part of my brain that's like, I should probably start getting all your bits ready and getting ready to draw off to rugby. And then I'm like, no, I don't have to.
There's something not. I mean, I admit it. I don't like the off season.
No.
I enjoy playing baseball, but the one thing my body does like the off season. That last game I was struggling. I was really, really struggling. I was feeling my age. I was taking up running this off season to keep me fit. To keep me mobile.
I'm not going to do that.
No, I need to.
I'm going to be having a baby, so that's going to be
a baby. So you'll be like, please come back season time.
Ready for baseball.
Yeah, you'll be ready for it. So you wanted to talk a bit about training. You wanted to talk about new drills we brought into, how you thought that
the team. So we changed it up a little bit.
This section of the show is Jack's time.
Yeah, we changed it up a little bit this year. We tried some new things. Some things worked, some things didn't. What I quite liked that I think helped more individuals were sort of smaller drills for smaller groups.
Yeah.
So rather than go, half of us are going to go off and do batting stuff and half of us will do this, I'm like, if you just go outfield and catch bits that they might miss, we were doing more sort of, you would go out with two people, like you would take Jacob and Meg to two, and you would do more that in like a specific drill for someone at a second. And then I really liked that this year because you could see that was working in game times.
Yeah.
So like Meg's performance on two, like from the start of the league to even halfway through when we introduced those drills, you could see her utilising that drill in a game, and it was saving that time. And she was getting throws back to one to get somebody out because she was saving those 2 seconds. And bits
Jacob
like that
as well. They were all improved. And we did a lot of outfield work regarding footwork, about where our footwork needs to be on the bat. And again, towards the end of the season, everybody was making their plays, and it was just great to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, the one thing we want to prove on as a club is the batting area.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get things working during this off season where we can make stuff happen. And we can, move.
It is difficult for us as a club as well. We're limited to what we can do for batting practice.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I think there's talks about maybe looking at getting some sort of
batting machine, pitching machine.
To the club.
We're looking into bringing a new equipment into the team. We've got a lot of exciting things going off this off season regarding the team in general. What we want to do with the club moving forward, we're at that point, and the pitching machine would be one of those major things we want to involve.
It would make it easier.
Oh, massively, and it'll help every individual.
Yeah,
it'll help catchers because we'll be able to put that machine on for the catchers. We'll be able to do, obviously, proper batting practice. And there's a lot going forward. So new drills, new equipment, and obviously new things that we don't want to talk about yet.
Yeah.
That we are looking at bringing into the club and helping this Lincolnshire's baseball team progress even more. But again, like you said, the training methods this year was great. Deck got on the mound more this year pitching. He worked on his mechanics of pitching. We fielded a lot more. Just on a selfish thing, I don't think I trained as much this year.
No.
Which slightly annoyed me, but I did more of the coaching side this year than that. Me personally, coming into next season, I want to train a bit more because I want to be, I always strive to be.
But this is where I think next year someone like Buff would be handy.
Massively.
Because obviously Buff's on about... Buff's on is obviously keeps saying he's going to step away and not play as much. But then you know what he's like, he's stubborn.
Yeah, he loves it.
I'm there if you need me and he'll play. Yeah. But I think Buff could be utilised a lot more in terms of he's going to want to come.
Yeah.
Great. Rather than having him physically do stuff, have him go off with a big group separately and shout drills and do stuff.
And he's such a key figure on the field, though, so it'd be nice to keep him on the field as well as work behind there. So
and everyone listens to him. It's the main thing.
Respects
I think sometimes it's a big struggle if you're not the coach and you're one of the players. And it's like, if you go off there and just run those bits, people tend to just sort of dwindle away.
Yeah.
I've done it before. I've gone over and I'm like, right, I think if we do this, and everyone starts listening, and then eventually it's like, and sort of it just disappears. And then you come over and everyone's like, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
I'm ready now.
Sorry,
Matt, I'm ready now.
Demand
exactly
the attention. So we had a great season. Now we're going to go into one of the best parts of the season, the awards night.
The end of season dinner,
The end of
baby.
season dinner, which was sublime. So
Was
before
good.
we go on to it, I really want to thank you, the cherry tree. The cherry tree? That's
The wishing
wrong one.
well.
The wishing well. Where have I got the cherry tree
I
from?
have
Cherry
no
Willingham,
idea.
sorry. It's at
Cherry Willingham, the wishing
the
well
wishing
at
well
Cherry
at
Willingham.
Cherry Willingham,
cherry
where we
tree.
had the cherry tree. I was on about Cherry Willingham, and I
No.
got it stuck in my mind.
I know.
The wishing well at Cherry Willingham,
Mhm.
they were superb.
Hosted us for this
They
year.
hosted us. The food was sublime.
It's amazing.
They had a band on.
hmm
They really did do as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Stevie B, because obviously he's the manager there.
Yep.
But he was part of our end of season awards. So his staff did a fantastic job.
Shout out to their chef as well.
Shout out to their young boy
'Cause-
chef, because he got let down that time.
Yeah, the other staff didn't come in to help him in the
And,
kitchen, so we had
he
one
was-
young lad cooking for how many of us? 30?
30. He was brilliant. So if anybody's after a meal, if you're in Lincolnshire, you're watching this, you're in Lincoln, go to the Wishing Well.
Yeah, Wishing Well and
at
Cherry Willingham.
The staff are great. The food is fantastic.
hmm
The beer's nice. So real thank you very much to the Wishing Well.
Shout out.
Going into the awards are the Jackie!
Yay!
Here we go. So we have
Amazing.
some awards.
Mhm. Start off with Best Dressed, who I don't actually know who won that.
Oh God, who won Best Dressed?
Who won Best Dressed?
Ooh,
Was it
it
you?
was me.
It was you.
It was me.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Basically,
Was
I
you?
won Sexiest Male.
Yeah.
That's how I'm taking it. I won Sexiest Male of the night.
hmm
For obvious reasons, I have a beard and I had a shirt, braces, and a
Yeah, you did
Like
look
that.
smart, to be fair.
So Sexiest Male went to
Yourself.
I won 4 pints for that, 4 free pints,
Wow.
which I shared
Ah,
to you,
if I-
Deck,
yeah.
Steve, and me.
I wouldn't
I
have
didn't
shared.
I didn't have the 4 pints, but I gave it out to my team.
I wouldn't have shared. Fair play for sharing.
Everybody looked great.
hmm
We put the pictures on the Facebook page. I put videos on there whilst I was
Drunk.
drunk, but I don't care because
It's
it was a
part of
great
what
night.
we are as a team.
Yeah,
That's what we
you
do.
know, it was great.
Have a good time.
Going into the awards night, so obviously Sexiest Male went to me.
hmm
First award of the night went to Coach's Player.
Yes.
So obviously
These are the
Coach's
biggest
Player,
ones.
It's the biggest one. So Coach's Player goes to someone who I think has generally turned up every week and tried the hardest. I'm not saying that to everybody, but it went to Meg.
hmm
Again, where she was going in from last season into this season, she went from out to infield.
Yep.
Really struggled with some points. Really struggled with being there because of what was happening regarding the AAA. She deserved it massively,
Oh, she worked through it.
and she
massively,
wasn't there though.
Yeah.
So that was a bit polite. That
was anticlimactic, was it?
Yeah,
It goes to
yeah.
Meg, who isn't here.
Ooh.
We'll give it to her.
Second award went to Most Improved Player.
Yeah.
It did. And the Most Improved Player was going to be a big trophy award, but obviously coming in too late. And it went to
Me.
young man here. And he was so
Yay.
happy. He had a little certificate.
I did. I know. You just
You.
picked. It's going to be a big trophy, and instead we got you this bit of paper.
You love the certificate.
I
as
did
well.
love this certificate.
Look at me.
I know. I loved it. It's
Mummy,
brilliant.
mummy.
I've still got it in my kitchen, framed.
Yeah.
It's lush.
So
yeah.
you earned that this year because obviously you hit the ball during game time.
I know.
But again, you turn up week in, week out. What you put into training and what you want, your attention, what you want to do for this club,
Mhm.
just all showed in that. You just got, Most Improved Player.
No, stop it.
Shut up.
Stop it.
You earned that. Young Player of the Year, then we went on to, didn't we?
hmm Yep.
Which went to
Young.
Young. He's not the
Literally,
youngest player,
we took
but
it,
he, was on there. And Young was the ones that were really hard because we're trying to get these young players in,
but we're all just old.
but we're all just old.
Yeah.
But he's one of the closest to 30.
So we found
you won
the
it
loop.
last
We
year,
found
though,
it.
didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I was
Yeah.
still young.
We're not 30
Only just. Oh yeah. Why didn't I get it then? I should have got it.
Well, he should have done, really.
But you found the loophole with the Young Player Award,
Yeah.
giving it to somebody literally
Called
called Young.
Yeah, and I thought that went down really well.
I think that
Yeah.
worked perfect.
We had a new award as well this year, which was fantastic. The Sports Participation Award.
We did.
That was
Yeah.
fantastic. That was such a great. That another certificate that went to Mitch.
Right, Mitch got that one.
Yeah, he did.
Mitch
He
got two.
Yeah, he got that. Young and Mitch then shared.
Yeah.
Oh, my mind's gone blank. Most traumatic.
That's it.
Most
yeah.
traumatic award.
Yeah, they shared that one.
So they got that. And Young really got it for the last game when we was playing at
Yeah.
Leicester when the ball hit him in the chest and he went, Oh! And he laid on the floor, and then we all went over to him, and he was like, "I'm fine."
I'm fine.
I was like, "What?"
That's just being over dramatic because I get hit so much.
Fashionably late award.
Fashionably
Went to
late.
Deck.
Went to Deck, but Deck also.
No, we can't go for that. That was one of the last ones. You can't give that award yet.
Why? That's the best award. Players player.
Yeah, he got players player. So we'll discuss that.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, sorry. I've just literally
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
So obviously we had that great bunch of rookies. Rookie of the year was well deserved. And when I was going through who was going to win these awards, it was between two. It was between Andy Harrison and John Griffith.
Yeah.
And John had been there from January. From the first day at training, he turned up in jeans.
Yeah.
Sweated his balls off.
Mm-hmm.
And to what he achieved during the year, and it was a clear, easy winner in the end. You know, John got Rookie of the Year, well deserved. And he also won Player of the Season.
Yeah.
Now, normally Player of the Season goes to something that happened, like regarding off the bat or fielding. John did it because he snapped his hamstring and got hit in the face by a ball. That's how we got Player of the Season.
And still kept going.
And he still went through it all. He battled through it all.
Yeah.
You know, and he went through there.
Need to make an award for John next year.
Just the John Griffith Award.
Just call it the John Griffith Award, and it's whoever
Soldiers
got hurt
in
the most
Yeah.
crazy way.
Yeah.
Whoever took the
Great
most
idea. We
beatings,
could have the John Griffith.
the John
Award.
Griffith Award. We'll go the John,
Well done,
and
John.
he'll just naturally get up and be like, no, sit down. Not
It's
you
me.
this year. This is mine. I fell over. Remember? No, we can't make that an actual award. Not on camera anyway, because otherwise people will purposely be like, "Oh, I fell over.
Yeah. Oh no, I
just to
want
get the
win
award."
something. Yeah.
So we can't do that.
Teammate of the year
Okay.
went to Buffy.
Yes.
You know, Buffy
Again, very well deserved.
Very well deserved. You know, he turns up, people respect him, and it's just an easy one because he's such a good teammate.
People don't respect Buff. People fear Buff.
Yeah, they do in the right way.
And I know if he's listening, he'll appreciate that.
He won't listen.
No,
That's
he
fine.
won't care.
Then we had MVP,
Mm-hmm. Most
most
valued.
valuable player. That went to me.
You.
That went to me. So the MVP goes on
Rigged.
through the season. I had nothing to do with that.
Rigged.
Stevie B went through all the stats from the season. So he hadn't played except that last game.
Mm-hmm.
It was him alone. He is the stat man. He loves the stat. That was good, wasn't it? Do you like that?
The stat man.
The stat man.
The stat man.
So he went through that, and yeah, I won MVP again. So I'm very thankful for that,
Mm-hmm.
getting that. And then Player of the Year. Obviously, we all vote for Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So when we get there on night, we put a hand.
I think this is, to me, Players the one that I want to win every year.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy with any awards if I get one. You know, if not, again, it's because other people deserve it more or whatever. But Players, the one I'm like, I really want it. I want this one because it's not being given by one person or like a committee.
Your
It's
teammates.
it's all the teammates. It's a way of the team saying, we're giving this to you because you're.
Yeah, and
been
the
brilliant.
beauty of Players Player, and this isn't to evaluate. You could have a really poor season or a great season.
Oh, you could play shit, but just be.
But people respect you that
supportive.
much that the whole team have gone. It's two, and it went down to 2 people, and there were literally 1 vote was in it.
Yeah.
You know, it was between Deck and John this year.
Yeah.
And, you know, Deck got it, and you know, it was fantastic. And Harry got a lovely award from you guys for appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and again, touchingly at the end, I got such a massive award that I was quite emotional when you guys had all. I mean, I don't know how it went about getting it or anything like that, but a lovely glass statue just of people saying thank you, really,
Yeah.
to the effort that you guys have put in, and I was really touched by that. And it's, you know, it's at home, pride of place at home.
That was a good one as well.
I really enjoyed that.
That was
I didn't
a big
expect
surprise.
that. I didn't expect that whatsoever. I think Andy first came up with it. I think Andy Harrison. And,
Yeah.
Again, it was just fantastic, and it was just really appreciative for people to say thank you and where the club has come from in 5 years. But again, people saying thank you to me, but I say it every single year. You guys do that. You guys, put the effort in to get you where they are.
It takes all of us.
And then after that, we all drank a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Which was ace. And then the band was on, I was dancing and
I was
singing.
trying to sing
crowd
songs,
surfing.
but I didn't know how to sing.
Yeah.
And everyone
At one
was
point, you
looking
just
at
sat on the chair and was like,
yawning.
"Are you all right, Jack?"
I hit that point where I was like, I realised how like my drinks all hit me at once, and then I think it was after you'd gone. That's when my peak came in because I came out like, I'm ready now, and
Yeah.
you were like, you were all scampering into a taxi. Go, well, we're going, and I was just like, but I'm ready
It
now.
was such a good night.
I
And then
needed that 20 minutes.
What really tipped the night as well, when we all got them shots, didn't we, of Jaeger with them little thing on that massive tray. That was a good bit. And then we all went from there. The band was great. He was brilliant. Again, the Wish Him Well did us really well that night. And we'll be back for 100% next year, celebrating another year of baseball.
We'll be back there throughout the year.
Yeah,
Visiting for drinks.
throughout the year.
And again, the food.
Fantastic.
For now there. If you go in there, get one of the burgers because I
think we're going there actually. So we're holding our annual pub crawl next weekend.
Next weekend.
So we're going to go there for a bit burger before we go.
Mm-hmm.
Line the stomach, I think.
I think for the shout out we're giving, we should get a burger for free.
Stevie B, if you're listening, we're promoting you.
We'll promote you every single episode.
You're not the cherry tree of the Wishing Well.
We'll put a link to the thing on it if it means we get free stuff.
Yeah. But that is the review show of the season.
It is.
I want to thank Jackie because I come up with the idea of doing this podcast.
And I said I said to
you, no, I said, Jack, would you
co-host?
do it because you're a handsome chap and you look great on the telly.
Thank you.
And it's just become a real passion of ours that we're going to take going into next year, reviewing the season.
Again, we'll be a bit more consistent next year.
Yeah, obviously having a baby and stuff like that, just message you about. But thank you very much for listening. If you are in Lincolnshire, don't hesitate to message. We're on Facebook.
Yep.
Get in touch. If you are a fan of baseball and you're looking to play baseball, we take anybody.
Yeah.
If you have never picked up a baseball in your life,
if you don't know anything about baseball,
you
just want to try something new,
give it a whirl.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you play baseball, if you play for an MLB side, you're more than welcome as well.
Yeah. 100%.
More the merrier.
We take anyone.
We take anyone. But thank you for listening. And we will be back in the new year with more episodes of the Hammer Time podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Going into season number 6, I believe. So
it will be.
Thank you very much for listening. #
Hammer Time.
Boom.